a big warning for all parents from TV host and relationship therapist Dr. Laura Berman, saying her 16-year-old son tragically and suddenly passed away after overdosing on drugs he bought off the app Snapchat. Kaylee Hartong joins us with more on this story. Good morning, Kaylee.
Good morning, Amy. Sammy was a top student. He had big dreams, and he had his sights set on going to NYU. Dr. Berman says she thought her son used Snapchat like kids do to send silly photos back and forth with his friends. She never imagined that he could use the app to find a drug dealer.
A teenage boy with too much energy and stuck at home, isolated and bored, thought he'd experiment with something and had no idea it would kill him.
This morning, Dr. Laura Berman is grappling with the death of her 16-year-old son, Samuel, after an apparent drug overdose.
He was playing video games with his friends. He was totally fine. And then an hour later, he was, unconscious on the floor and not breathing.
The relationship therapist, seen on the Oprah Winfrey Network, is still waiting on the toxicology report, but she believes Xanax laced with fentanyl killed her son. Dr. Berman saying her son bought the drugs from a dealer he met on Snapchat. After his death Sunday, she says one of her son's friends shared the dealer's profile with her.
This guy also had on his ad with a beautiful, colorful, kid-friendly list of all the things he offered.
What was your understanding of how your son was using social media?
He would Snapchat his friends, and I had no idea that, there were dealers on there.
The Santa Monica police telling ABC News a preliminary investigation leads us to believe prescription drug use may have been involved, but not commenting on the role social media allegedly played. The danger online is pervasive. One study finding 1 in 4 young people report seeing illicit drugs advertised for sale on social media. In a statement to ABC News, Snapchat saying, "We are committed to working together with law enforcement in this case and in all instances where Snapchat is used for illegal purposes. We have zero tolerance for using Snapchat to buy or sell illegal drugs."
There are clear signs outside of social media use that can indicate whether or not someone is hopeless or helpless or is experiencing an increase in a desire to use substances. And it looks a lot like isolation, and it looks a lot like anger and anxiety and withdrawing behaviors, doing worse in school.
Looking back, were there any warning signs that you feel like you missed?
No. This was a kid that was like almost a straight A student.
What does justice look like for you now?
Justice is just saving one more life, and the more we can, the better. Even if it just wakes one child up to not take this risk and to understand what's at stake.
Snapchat says they're constantly improving the app's technological capabilities to detect drug-related activity so that they can intervene proactively. And they say if you witness illegal behavior on Snapchat, use the app's tools to report it. Amy?
Yeah, this is a huge wake-up call for so many parents out there. Kaylee, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.